Hey guys, welcome to Minnesota Twins Franchise. This is episode 97. Today we're taking on the Cleveland Indians from Progressive Field in Cleveland. It's a 3-game series to close out the month of August. Actually, there's one more game after that in Kansas City to close out the month. First game of this series, we defeat the Tribe 7-4, 57th win of the year. Justin Miller gets the win for us. Kevin Segrist his 6th save. The Indians lead the season series, though, 9-4. Byron Buxton 2 for 5 with a double and drove in 4 runs. John Ryan Murphy and Kenys Vargas both added an RBI for the Twins. Second game of the 3-game series, the middle game, 132 on the year. Cody Anderson goes for the Tribe. It's his 25th appearance, 5-8 with a 3.68 ERA and 144 in the third innings. And Ervin Santana makes his 25th start of the year. He's got a 3.62 ERA. Not a bad ERA, but must not be getting the run support as he is 7-9. 131 strikeouts for Ervin Santana. We get this one started off in the second. It's Tyler Naquin batting .225 with a home run, 14 RBIs. He's got the bases loaded with 1 out. And the delivery from Ervin Santana. And he loops a little base hit into left field. 2 runs come in to score for the Tribe, and they take a 2-0 lead at the end of inning number 2. On to the 4th inning. Matt Dominguez steps into the box with a runner on third and 2 outs. 1-1 delivery from Anderson. And Dominguez into right field, drops in front of the right fielder. Run comes in to score. And Dominguez with the RBI single cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1 Tribe in the middle of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th now, Hideo Mendez, 1 for 1 on the day. A runner on first and nobody out. And Mendez grounds to short. And Polanco and Dozier's not at second, he's hurt. Polanco and Bonifacio turn the double play nicely. And then Justin Turner drives one into the gap in left center. And Turner is going to end up at second with the double. And that is going to be all for Ervin Santana in this one. He does not last long, not a good performance for Big Irv. Trevor May comes on now for the Twins. It's his 54th appearance. He's had a really good year, 8-6 with a 3.40 ERA. It's 4-1 Indians. Ground ball to second. On to first by Bonifacio. And, Danny Santana's at second. My bad, Danny Santana playing second for the first time this year. Byron Buxton now steps in. It's 4-1 Tribe. Runner on first, top of the 5th. The 1-2 count, the delivery from Cody Anderson. And Byron Buxton swings through it for the strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the end of 5, the Tribe still lead 4-1. We go to the 6th. Robbie Grossman at the plate with a runner on third and 2 outs. And Grossman is going to slap it through the right side. Gets through the hole between first and second. A run comes in to score. Robbie Grossman with the run batted in. And that brings up Jorge Polanco. He's batting .294 with 3 home runs and 24 RBIs. It's 4-2. Polanco slices one into left field. Runner's going to round third and head to the plate. There will be no throw. And in the middle of 6, it's 4-3 Indians. Jim Johnson comes in to pitch for the Twins now. It's a bullpen game. 50 games on the year for Johnson. Ground ball to short. Polanco on to Santana. On to first, but not in time. And because Kipnis beats out the throw, the run comes in to score at 6-3 Cleveland. Top of the 8th inning now. Robbie Grossman again. Grossman drives one deep into right field. That one's heading back to the wall at the track. And it is gone. A home run for Robbie Grossman. A 2-run shot. That's his first of the year. He spent most of the year at AAA. But with all of the injuries that we've had, Robbie Grossman has come up and hit a home run. Cody Allen in now to try to close this one out for the Tribe. It's 6-5, I believe. 6-5 Indians with 2 outs. And Eddie Rosario at the plate and a runner on first with an 0-2 count. Danny Santana on first. Eddie Rosario drives it deep to right field. That one is back. at the track, and it is just going to die right at the track. And Cleveland holds on. They lead the season series 10-4. Cody Anderson gets the win. Irvin Santana with the loss. He falls to 7-10. Only lasts 3 2/3. Gives up 7 hits, 4 runs. Had 5 walks on the game to 1 strikeout. Robbie Grossman 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs for us. Kenny Vargas goes 4 for 5 with a double. All right, we're going to look at third baseman Tyler Nevin. He came over from the Colorado Rockies in the trade that sent Phil Hughes over to Colorado. And we're going to go through his at-bats in this game here against the Jackson Generals, as he is with the Double-A Chattanooga Lookouts. He's batting only .171. We're in the top of the first inning here with a runner on first. And quickly, Nevin falls behind 0-2. And the delivery, slow roller down the third base line, and a nice play by the Jackson Generals third baseman is going to get him. So Nevin starts out the day 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, number
You get a look at that defensive play again by Brady. He had a long ways to go to get that ball and is able to throw out Nevin by a step. Nevin's second at bat. With the score 1-0 Chattanooga, top of the third with 2 outs and a runner on first. And he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. He takes it high, evens the count at 1-1. And this one's going to get past the catcher. Runner on first is going to head to second. Here comes the throw. It's not in time, as the ball bounced off the bricks behind the catcher. 2-1 count with 2 outs, runner in scoring position, and Nevin looks at another fastball on the outside half of the plate. The count runs to 2-2. In the top of the third, here's the delivery, and Nevin swings through the fastball, and he is 0 for 2 on the day. Here is at bat number 3 for Phil Nevin. With runners on first and second and nobody out, and Jackson leading 2-1, Nevin takes the first pitch into right field. A shallow fly ball, catch is made, and there's 2 outs, or 1 out in the inning, and Nevin is 0 for 3. So, fourth at bat, 3-1 Jackson. With nobody on and 1 out in the 8th, he takes ball 1 inside, 1-0 count. Takes another fastball looking. That one is taken low for ball 2. 2-0 with 1 out. Here's the delivery. And Nevin behind the fastball. 2-1. And the slider inside. It's 3-1. Daniel Palka is on deck for the Lookouts. Trailing Jackson here 3-1. Here is the 3-1 delivery to Nevin. And that is up and in, and Tyler Nevin draws the walk in his 4th plate appearance of the day. And that would be his final plate appearance. Chattanooga would go on to lose that game. As we turn our attention back to the big league club, the final game of this 3-game series with the Tribe, we lose 9-5. So the Indians lead the season series 11-4. It's pretty much guaranteed them a win in the series for the season. Byron Buxton, another good day, 3 for 5 with a triple and 2 RBIs. Kyle Gibson gets the loss. Trevor Bauer with the win for the Indians. Quick look at the standings as we close out this episode. The Blue Jays, 17.5 games ahead of the Sox, 25 games ahead of the Rays. They are absolutely running away with it now. The Tigers trail the Indians by 2.5. The Royals have fallen to 4 back, and we are still in last place at 57 and 76. The Mariners, 3.5 games ahead of the A's, 5.5 over the Angels, 7.5 over the Astros. In the National League, the Nats, 11 games over the Marlins, 13 games over the Mets. The Cubs, 11.5 games over the Pirates, 15.5 over the Cardinals, 26.5 over the Brewers, and the Dodgers leading the National League West. All right, that'll do it here for Minnesota Twins franchise here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. Next up, we have episode 98. We're creeping towards episode number 100. That'll be a milestone episode. It will happen here during year number 2 of this franchise. Next up is the Kansas City Royals. It'll close out August and go into September of year number 2.